Can you tell the difference between like just a little foal and one like that? Is that's kind of just a miniature version, right?
Right.
And then the other one's just the gangly legs. Is that? You're from Wyoming. I mean,
I don't know all that.
You are.
But this is what I love about Albuquerque, because you can see that.
You never know what you're going to find. Yeah, you see that 1 minute, and then there's like a backhoe rolling down the road the next. That's true. All right, let's go ahead and show you what's going on. We do have some storms out there in east central sections of the state. Strongest storms around Curry, Quay, and Roosevelt counties. It's this band, essentially, in this line of storms, part of it pushing out of the state, but some still around the Clovis area. And if you're in Clovis, get ready. You're going to have some pretty good storms going here. Melrose getting some storms. Fort Tallis, I think, going to get wet as well. Fort Sumner has already gotten wet, and what we're looking at here is at least 3/4 inch hail out of this, and wind gusts around 60 miles an hour. So a strong band of storms here, and then over the southern mountains, things are quiet now, but as you get into Roswell, Artesia, Carlsbad, these areas are seeing a few showers around at this point. Most of this will work out during the overnight hours for us, but take a look at the camera here. It is shaking in the metro area. We told you it was going to be windy today. Sadly, that has happened. 94 degrees for our temperature. Winds out of the south at 22 sustained. 80s across the north, down to the south. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s up around Durango where we have that fire. They're at 84 degrees with wind gusts at 36 miles an hour, so not good firefighting weather. Albuquerque, a 44-mile-an-hour gust, 53 Las Vegas, 45 Raton, so very windy out there. The good news is things are going to back off, because essentially what we're going to get here is a storm system that's helping to create this wind to our north. Will lift on out. That's going to relax the winds a little bit for tomorrow. It's still going to be breezy. It's just not going to be big-time windy for us here across the board. And with those storms hanging across the east, tomorrow will be another day when we could grab a couple storms across extreme eastern New Mexico, and then those will shift into Texas throughout the day. Critical fire danger here continues, though, for us. We're going to have trouble with that even over the next 3 to 4 days here with that chance of a spot storm across the south and east especially. But part of our problem is with the storm systems continually going to our north, what they do is help to create all that dry wind, that southwest flow of air across the state, and that leads to more heat and less moisture. And we're talking about single-digit moisture readings out there as far as your percentage. And then, of course, the fire danger will remain very, very high. Four Corners, we're seeing that right now, and it could well continue here over the next few days. The good news is, though, the winds are going to start to back off, but the warm temperatures and low humidity levels will not. 70s and 80s across the Four Corners over the next 24 hours. And really, the forecast great for getting outside around Durango and Farmington, not great for firefighting as far as not getting any showers and high humidities to help bring those fires back into check. 92 in Glenwood, 88 Silver City, 100 in Deming. Mostly sunny, breezy for tomorrow. South and east, slight chance of an afternoon thunderstorm, but the warm temperatures continue around places like Roswell and Carlsbad. High 90s over the next couple of days with those partly cloudy skies. Slight chance of a storm. Northeast, slight chance of a storm tomorrow. Wind gusts are still going to be pretty high, around 35 miles an hour, but not as bad as today. Northern mountains, temperatures in the 70s, 80s, and 90s with those southwest winds up to 40 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon. Santa Fe looks very good. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-80s tomorrow, high 80s by Friday. East Mountains, we will top out tomorrow with those highs in the mid to high 80s. And then finally right here in the metro area, plenty of sunshine, warm, breezy as well, but just not as windy as today. I think we'll top out around 15 to 20 miles an hour wind-wise versus 44 miles an hour, which is where we are right now. Temperatures will continue to warm, though, into the mid-90s over the weekend, but still a great weekend ahead to get outside, too.
Exciting. All right. Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.